What if I told you there's a snake that fakes its own death, another that breathes underwater, and one that literally flies from tree to tree? These snakes shouldn't exist, and yet they do. In today's episode of BeastList, we're diving into 8 snakes that broke the rules of biology, evolution, and survival. Stick around for a twisted bonus puzzle at the end, a question so strange, even half the experts get it wrong. The flying snake, Chrysopelia. This snake jumps off trees and glides. Native to Southeast Asia, the flying snake uses its ribs to flatten its body midair, turning itself into a living wing. It can glide over 100 feet, not fall, glide, like a leaf. Scientists were baffled. How does a snake without wings control flight? Even NASA studied it. Turns out, the snake moves its body in waves while airborne, adjusting pitch and direction mid-flight, like a living plane. That's not evolution, that's madness. The hognose snake. You approach it, it hisses like a cobra. Closer, it flips on its back, tongue hanging out, mouth open, twitching like it's dying. But it's all an act. The hognose snake is an actor, a masterclass in fake death, or thanatosis. Predators think it's already dead and leave it alone. Sometimes it even vomits to sell the performance. Nature didn't give it fangs or venom, so it became a Hollywood star. Three, the two-headed snake. This isn't mythology. It's a real snake, born with 2 functional heads. But here's the problem. Both heads think they're in charge. They fight over food. They try to slither in opposite directions. Sometimes, one head even bites the other. 2 brains, 1 body, constant conflict. It shouldn't survive, but some do, for years, defying everything we thought about natural selection. 4. The sea snake, Hydrophis cyanocinctus. Snakes can't breathe underwater, right? Wrong. This snake can absorb oxygen through its skin, up to 33% of what it needs. It literally breathes like a fish. Marine biologists didn't believe it at first, but testing showed skin respiration, the only snake in the world with this ability. A snake with gills? Not quite, but close enough to make evolution sweat. Five, the scaleless corn snake. No armor, no protection, just muscle and eyes. This snake is born without scales. Its skin is smooth, glossy, and translucent. In the wild, it'd be a death sentence, but humans bred it. Why? Because it's beautiful, hypnotic, alien. It breaks the visual code of snakes. It looks like CGI, but it's alive. The body of a serpent, the shine of glass. The boa that gives birth. Snakes lay eggs, right? Wrong again. The boa constrictor gives birth to live young, no eggs at all. It breaks the reptile rulebook, and it's not alone. Vipers do it too. But the boa does it with up to 60 babies at once. How does a cold-blooded reptile pull off a mammal move? That's not adaptation. That's full-on innovation. 7. The Brahminy blind snake. This snake is an all-female species. No males exist. Every snake is a clone of its mother through a process called parthenogenesis. It's the only snake that's taken evolution into its own hands. Found in flower pots worldwide, it's the quiet conqueror of gardens. 8. The tentacled snake. This snake hunts underwater using tentacles on its face. Found in Southeast Asia, it strikes at fish before they move, using predictive behavior. It's like it can see the future. Science fiction? No, just good instincts and weird biology. Before you go, let's test your instincts. There's a real snake out there. It doesn't use venom, it doesn't bite, it doesn't strangle, but it still kills. For years, scientists thought it was harmless, until they discovered how it dispatches prey, using something few snakes even have. Here's your puzzle. What snake kills? Without venom, without fangs, and without squeezing? Comment below, and don't cheat. Only half of people get this one right. Thanks for watching BeastList. If this blew your mind, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop your guess in the comments. And remember, the animal kingdom has no rules, only survivors.